Hello team, welcome to the Market Minute. Today is October 11th and we're staring at a little bit of green on our screen. We had a really good day yesterday, lost a little momentum towards the end of the day, and kind of looking at it today, let's show the screen here. In the chart, we're back to where we were. So this was yesterday. This is this incredible increase. And then we saw it kind of deteriorate a little bit. And now today we've opened up and we're back in that level. We're seeing anywhere from 15 to 25 basis points of improvement. Let's see what the lenders pass through. There is not a ton of liquidity. So what that just means is that some lenders may price a little bit differently. You might not see this exact amount of price betterment, but we'll see what gets passed through on the rate sheets today. But this is all good signs. We want to stay here. I am still recommending locking. Tomorrow is CPI, and I'm a little worried about it. I'm just a little worried. I'd much rather be locked, ask for forgiveness, than to ask for a time machine. I got a lot of messages yesterday saying, why lock? Everyone's saying float. I just don't trust the float boat at this moment in time. I think there's more room for this to run up than it can run down. That being said, we can only play the percentages here. And when you're locked, you're good. And then we can ask if we have to make a change or have to switch a lender or do something. We don't want to do that, but if we have to save a customer or save a deal, we will. We have those options. We don't have options to go back in time and lock a rate that somebody wanted. So that's my advice. We're locking. Continue to lock. And if we look at the chart, why is Rob saying to lock? I don't know. Over the last 3 months, I would say locking was a very, very good play. So that's the timing. Maybe a couple days out of the last 90, was there an opportunity where you missed out on a sharp increase? But if you look at it during a week, not just the day, but if you look at it over a week or so, the timing of locking has always been right. By the time the loan closes, pricing had deteriorated significantly from that time. So that's my take on it. Today is big news. Today is conforming loan limit day, right? Not really. It's just UWM came out with the loan limit of 750. But did you know how that's actually calculated? I did want to show you guys. This isn't Sandra Thompson from FHFA pulling a number out of a hat and saying, hey, this is the new loan limit. There's an equation. It's a baseline equation. What they use is expanded data sets from FHFA's HPI, which is their home price index or house price index. And they take the quarterly number from Q3, and they'll take this year's Q3, and they do a basic equation. They'll take this year's Q3, and they'll subtract it from last year's Q3 data set, and they'll come up with a number and divide that by last year's home price number. So here, there's the equation of last year's numbers, how it was calculated. And it was 369 was the current quarter. The last year's quarter was 329. They subtract that and then divide it by the 329 and got 12.2%. You take the 647,200, was it 647? Yeah, 647,200 and multiply it by that 12.2%, and you get your 726,200 rounded down to the nearest $50. So that's how those are done. This year we're staring at right now, if all things were to stay static, we already have Q3 numbers from last year. We see it right here with this 369 number. We're seeing about a 4.5% increase right now, potentially 4.8% increase if things were to stay static. So we'll see if that continues. We still have August and September numbers to come out. So we have November 28th is the day that those numbers come out. We'll see what that increased percentage is. And when you see that headline number of the year over year increase on November 28th, that's the percentage that you get to multiply the current loan limit and get your number. So we're projecting this to be 759, 200. That'll be my number. It's been 200 the last couple of years, so I'm going to stick to that. But that's how it's calculated. So if you want to go out and be an expert and post that loan limits are temporarily changing to take advantage of the change that's going to occur, we're going out first with it, and then the true change is going to happen on November 28th, and you're going to let your your referral partners know what that new loan limit is. That's how you do it. There's calculation. You have it. All the data is at your fingertips. You don't have to go and look at it. I'll do that for you. But that's how the calculations are done. So you're armed with the information. Go out and start selling that new 750 loan amount. Thank you, UWM, for announcing and rolling that out today. I'm sure some other lenders are going to follow suit. So that's all we have for the Market Minute today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for tomorrow. CPI day should be a little extra volatility. Put on your helmets. Ready to rock and roll. Thanks, guys.